Fuck. It's taken me about 4 tries. I have 1 month off and I forgot how to do this shit. Right, I'm here now. Just had a giant chili, so I'm a bit tired. But I really wanted to get a video recorded this evening. So here I am. Hope you had an amazing New Year's and Christmas. And your 2023 was how you'd liked it to be. I understand it probably wasn't. It wasn't for me. But I'm going to appreciate the good parts of it and try and forget about the shitty parts of it, because there's no point dwelling on what's happened. Can't do anything about that crap. So let's move forward, yeah? Let's get a fucking cool sketch done today together. You follow along with me. I feel like I haven't done one of these in a minute, so it's time to do one of these today. So yeah, I think today we're going to draw a candle. Yeah, warm, cozy. Boom! Right, here we go. Let's do this. Right. Let me just double check everything's working and on. Camera's recording. Yeah, it's recording. Okay, it took me so many fucking tries to get this going. A month off, man. Just 1 month. I needed the little time. It's been a busy month. December's just crazy. Plus my girlfriend had a big surgery, which meant, you know, I had to be there for her as much as I could. Her dad was probably here more, but I had to work a lot as well, and getting Christmas ready for the kids to keep the magic alive. I've already laid down my paper texture. I haven't actually used the paper texture in a while. The last couple of drawings, I didn't use it, and then because I forgot, and then a couple of days ago, I got it back out and went, oh yeah, I remember why I like this now. So anyway, locked that layer in there. This is just another A4 as standard file. If you don't know how to set the file up, check out probably I'll link one of the older videos up here somewhere. So let's go. Let me see if I can pull in the drawing. There we go. Right. New layer. I'm going to make a little guide. Drawing guide. Symmetry. Let's get the symmetry on there. Now, get out the Eagle Hawk, unedited Eagle Hawk pen. Let's draw some guidelines here. That's it, just in the middle. I'm gonna make them dull. This is all you need just to start. Right, let's lock that layer. Right, Eagle Hawk. Let's go for a bit of a gothic looking candle, yeah? So, do we want a bit of symmetry? Do we? Yeah, fuck it. Let's have some triangular and curved triangular bullshit going on. Make sure you turn on your assistants in this layer. So we'll get this bit going like that. Think old candle. Is that called a sconce? Is it called a sconce, or is that the one? The sconce is on the wall. What's the one you hold? Whatever. A handheld sconce. So yeah, a nice little shape. Doesn't have to be. Just realised I've been recording this sideways. Let's change this to there. That's better. So you want to make, so this one's going to have like a bowl shape near the bottom here, like this. We'll keep it relatively simple, just for the sake of the video. And the magic's going to be in the smoke. We'll make the smoke crazy. Right, turn off assist. Let's get a handle on the go. How would you hold it? Like that. It's got ooh, yeah, like that. Just something like that, yeah? So, I don't know. Let's have one of these bad boys. So you got the little bit up there. It looks like an ear. Yeah, a bit like an ear. And then another bit at the top, just to get your little thumb up there, just to hold that sconce whilst you walk around at night in your PJs looking for the mysterious draft that's come through the slightly opened window. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Alright, I'm going to put the assist back on, give another little layer to the top of this sconce, little wax collecting area. And now the candle. Right, This should be pretty easy. Turn the assist on. Just draw some. Let's have a fat melted one. Right, let's draw this candle. So yeah, Christmas was mad. For the first time ever, we had 14 people over for Christmas dinner. 14. We've never had more than, I think 11 was the most. Like, this kitchen isn't big, and we had to put 2 dining tables back to back across the room, and one end was pushed up against the wall and the other end was left about half a metre before the fridge. So it was awkward, but you know what? It was fun. It was great. I had some family over that we've never had over before for Christmas dinner. We had my mum, my dad, my sister, my brother, my kids, my girlfriend's dad, my girlfriend, me, my auntie, my second cousin, so my auntie's grandchildren, and my ex-wife, because we're a very what's the word? Might sound weird to some people, but yeah, no, we all get on. So she was here as well, which was very big surprise for the kids. They fucking loved that. Didn't think they was going to get to spend Christmas Day with their mum at all, and I managed to have Christmas dinner with her. She came around in the morning. We put her in a box out in the front garden and got her to jump out, and it was good times. But yeah, been thinking about like missing doing videos all month. I just struggle finding the time to do it without being overly stressed about what to do, basically. And then I thought, you know what, let's not push this, let's just leave it. Let's get December out of the way. Let's have a bit of relaxation up in here, and then once December's out of the way, we can get on it again. What is it, the fucking 2nd today? And I'm right back here. So I love it. I like making these videos. They're fun, man. I feel like it's become a bit of a therapy for me. Like, you guys are my therapist, and I'm just telling you all my woes whilst drawing morbid, depressing objects that people might one day want to get tattooed on them. Just finding a shape for this smoke. I like it all to like, as if it's reacting to itself. So yeah, I'm not really one for New Year's resolutions, but it is nice to have to start the year with a fresh outlook on things. So I've got 2 slip discs, and about a month ago the pain wore off, the painkillers. So I usually have, like, I say usually, I've done it once. I've had radiotherapy and steroid injections, and that lasted about 1.5 years. When it wore off hard. So not only did I not get to record any videos in the last month, but I didn't go to the gym. The gym's like my fucking outlet, man. I don't even go there to look trim anymore. I go there for mental clarity. Right, there's your rough sketch. Let's put that down. And let's find something a bit neater now. What the fuck am I sketching? Peppermint. Right. Now usually I do like a neater version first. But you know what, I'm just going to go straight in with this. this sketch here. So I kind of got a good idea of where I'm going. Now remember, this is the sketch for your tattoo. Or this is just a sketch. It doesn't even have to be for a tattoo. But it doesn't have to be perfect. Unless you want it to be perfect, then spend a bit more time getting it just right. Been racking my brains this month about what I want to draw as well. Next year I've got at London, the big London tattoo show, I have a gallery, an exhibition booth. So I get the wall with the prints all over it. And I really want to smash out some really cool things to put up there. But it's hard. Once I actually sit down and start thinking of things to draw, I can never think of things to draw. Like, I think tattooing's got me in the mindset of thinking of how stuff will work on a body or what will sell. With the artwork, it'd be nice if I made money off of it, but I'm not expecting that. Tattooing's where my money lies. That's my bread and butter. So trying to get out of the mindset of, will people like this or do I like this? That's a hard one to get out of. Because really, if it's art, my exhibition, it should just be stuff I like. You know, like you draw stuff you like, and this is from an artist's point of view, someone who's not a tattooist. Draw stuff you like with the intention of growing as an artist to the point where you get sort of a name for yourself, and then people come to you for your art. Instead of you drawing to impress them, they're just impressed with what you draw. Does that make sense? So you could draw anything you want, and as long as it's from your imagination, they will enjoy it. Whereas in tattooing, I know what works, I know what sells, I know what people like of what I draw, so I kind of stick to a guideline, and I think that's probably where I'm going wrong. You know, if I wanna get some flash on the go, I know what works. At the end of this, I'll show you some of the cool stuff I've been working on, some of the artwork that I've come out with. I'm not sure if it will get finished, any of the stuff I show you, but it's definitely being worked on at the moment, that's all I can say. Mostly whilst I watch interviews with scientists and academics who, everyone's starting to come to the idea that look into disclosure of UAPs. I'm beyond believing, I'm fully knowing that they're real now, and I've just accepted that, because if you're anything like me, I grew up in the 90s and everything felt so much bigger then, because you didn't have Google Maps and stuff like that. And now every time I look to go on holiday anywhere, I just feel like nothing's far enough. Even though I've never been to half these places, I just feel like nothing's far enough. Nothing's left unexplored enough to interest me to want to go. And that sounds really arrogant. I should go and see these other cultures and things like that. But I don't know, just get put off by the fact that everything feels so small. I mean, there's a shit ton of stuff to explore out there, and this world is a beautiful place that I need to lay my eyes on. But with everything going on in the world, I just feel less and less motivated to do so. So I keep thinking and watching these videos, and they make me want to go and explore. They make me want to look out places where things that we can't quite understand have happened. That's what I want to do more of this year. I want to get out and do it. Let's now dull that layer And let's do it neat. So I'm going to make my pen a bit smaller. Who else out there has got their eye on this UAP transparency thing, this full disclosure that's slowly coming out to the world? If you have, put it in the comments. If you think I'm a fucking nutbag, put it in the comments as well. I don't care. I'm loving it. Much to the dismay of my girlfriend, who's also very interested. But I probably bore her to death going on about it, even though she says I don't. So the fun part is the metal here. You can have like, I like to keep it like solid one side, and then perfectly bright the other side with some hints of white when we get to the white. So the underside will be dark. Overside will be light. Yeah, just like that. That's the one. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select this whole bit and I'm going to give it a brush over with the bamboo chalk. Instead of trying to shade it all just with the normal pencil, I just select all this. So now you can do this on another layer or keep it on the same, depends how confident you are that it's going to be fine. So let's do a little draw and assist. Do this side first. See that? Just a little subtle tone over there saves you sketching out the whole thing. Bring it in from the side. Yeah, because when I come to actually draw this, it's going to be pretty dark. I'm going to shade a lot of it. Not only that, but over the skin, it's going to look dark anyway. Right, and then another layer. And look at me, look at the amateur I am. I haven't locked any of these fucking layers. Lock them. You don't want to end up joining them. Start a new layer for the actual candle. Imagine the 3D drops, but you can always bring up reference. Like I said, reference is always good. And you know what, even though I'm drawing this now without reference, I think this year I'm going to start using reference on even the stuff I feel like I know how to draw, because there's always room for improvement. And I feel like where I haven't looked at reference in a long time for some of these things, the realistic aspects that I could add to just make the shape work a bit better I might have lost over time. So yeah, there's no harm, even if you feel like you know how to do all this stuff, just get out a bit of reference. Reference is key. It's a nice shape to draw because it's got no shape. It's fluid. It's melted liquid left in the form it was burnt in. So you can kind of have a bit of fun with it. Quite an easy thing to freehand if you're into the freehanding, because you could just go to town on it. And then when you start shading, you're just picking up the deeper parts. Right, same again, let's draw around this, tie it all together with a bit of the bonobo chalk, or whatever your pen of choice is. I will not be starting another layer this time round. If you have it selected, obviously it won't go outside the selection, so you can be a bit more messy with it. I'm going to go back in, I'm going to cut in a bit more with the peppermint. So the details are a little bit more readable before I start on the smoke. So this candle is going to be a blown out one that's lost its flame. So a couple more details in there. Yeah, no shading in the smoke. So let's do another layer. I just need to make this layer a little bit more opaque. That's it. Now new layer. Let's do some lines. I'm not 100% sure on this smoke, but I'm gonna leave it here. Make up your own version. What I'll do now, just to give it a bit of volume, I wasn't making a video, maybe I'd spend a bit more time kind of neatening it out, but you kind of catch my drift. I'm going to do the same thing again I did with the chalk, line around everything. Bits like this you can kind of, oh, that's it. Oh, and this is why you should draw on another layer. Let's start the smoke again. Right, so draw it normally, a bit bigger. Now what you can do is where the lines, where one line comes across to here, you can rub out that, so you can have it quite dark, so it looks like it's folding. You know when smoke kind of folds in on itself. Maybe that looks a bit too much, but you get my point. Subtle folding throughout the smoke, so it can fade in on itself again. But there can be some subtle folding. Now I'll add some white on a separate layer at the end, just across the metal here. Cool. There you go. And you know what? Don't actually like that. I probably wouldn't put that out as a sketch for a tattoo, but it's good practice, because now that's made me think about my smoke and how I draw it. So if you're following along, maybe, you know, obviously you could draw this shape for sure, but maybe make your own thing out of it. Maybe try something else with the smoke, or maybe do the same thing but make the lines a bit thinner so it actually looks like wispy smoke, because maybe I feel like I might have done the lines too hard in this one. It's not soft enough. The shape's not right. The something's not right about this. If I was drawing this for a customer, this would be perfect. If I was drawing this for Flash, I'd make it neater, spend a bit more time on it, and I would have put it out when I was done. But obviously I'm giving myself, what, this span, just under an hour for a video. So yeah, I'm all right with it. I'm all right with it. I wouldn't put it out as Flash, but this is something I'd probably send to a customer and say, here's a rough sketch of what you're getting today. So yeah, please, if you do your own versions, send them to me and let me have a look. Maybe I can critique them, who knows. But if you want to send them over, it's jasonjamestattoos@gmail.com. And yeah, as I said, welcome 2024. I hope you enjoyed today, and again, thanks to everyone who supported. Last year was massive oomph for the channel. It got some serious love, and I was very appreciative of that, and I'm looking forward to bringing you more content this year that you can do something with and make your own. So I'm gonna fuck off, but before I do, check me out on Instagram, Jason_James_tattoos. If you want to support me more, join my Patreon, all the links down below, and yeah, please like and subscribe and all that other bullshit. I fucking love you, and I'll speak to you soon.